name is Dominique Hollins, and I work at eBay as eBay's first seller diversity ambassador. It is my goal to make sure that eBay's seller marketplace is as diverse as possible so that everyone and across all communities are aware of the economic opportunity available through our platform. We happen to be very much so engaged with the African American community and the entrepreneurs there and the businessmen and women there, and so we want to make sure that they're aware of the opportunities on our platform. So one of the things that I'm looking to do is figure out what is the current makeup of eBay's marketplace, what does that demographic look like, and then what are the opportunities, where are the gaps, where should we be present, and who are we missing? And the reality is everyone should be included in the conversation, but I don't think everyone knows they are included in the conversation. And so when we were founded as a company, the goal was to create economic opportunity for everyone. Everyone is born equally capable, but not all have access to equal opportunity. And so we want to be very adamant about making sure everyone knows that this is a place where you can come and 171 million buyers want to buy your products and you can grow your business online. So it's my job to let these communities know that they are invited and included in our marketplace for the goal of growing and having economic development or economic opportunity. So I've been in my role for about 3 months now, currently building the strategy, but it further goes to show eBay's commitment to diversity. You know, we have our Chief Diversity Officer that's been on board since about 2016, and so in that year that Damien has been with us, the marketplace is really key as a part of our strategy. And so we developed the seller diversity role to ensure that our marketplace has not only the buyers that reflects the makeup of the U.S. and the demographics as they're shifting, but do we have the sellers on the platform providing that inventory? As we continue to evolve, how are we making that a factor? And so making this role was a key strategic move to make sure that eBay was intentional about how we identify those opportunities, how do we identify the gaps, and then invite those demographics to the platform to make sure they're aware that they can grow and be successful here too. And I think it's not about how they look. I think one of the things we have to do is figure out who they are, right? What are we selling, and does everyone know what those different products are? Are we selling enough products that really reflect the need of what our consumers look like? And who are our consumers? Well, our consumers is the U.S. demographic. It's actually global. I focus more on U.S., but that is constantly changing. And so we have an array of sellers on our platform, but we want to make sure that those sellers reflect both the consumer base that's coming in and that the inventory reflects that as well. So I would say currently it is not as clear-cut who they are, but we're going to be very intentional about making sure that that's more apparent. As diversity and inclusion has become top of mind, we want to make sure that all of our sellers on the platform and all of our buyers know that this is a place for them. And so there have been many forums where our sellers have been very honest about the experience, and they love anonymity. Well, they love anonymity because they don't have the fear of worrying about their sales would drop if the person on the buying side believes that they belong to a certain demographic that they might not have purchased from otherwise. And so initially our platform provided anonymity. Well, we also are growing, and we have a commitment to diversity, and we want to let our sellers know you can be a part of that process and you don't have to hide anymore. If you want to, that is fine, but we're creating an inclusive environment where we won't be tolerant of anyone that gives you a hard time or that won't engage with you as a merchant because of who you are. And the way to do that is to celebrate the diversity of our platform, and then to make it very clear that we're intentional about inviting you to the table because you can be successful too. Most people just don't know it. So that is my goal, to say what is the U.S. demographic, and then how does eBay fare relative to that demographic, and then how do we let them know that we're coming to we're opening the door for you to join us on this journey. We have recently launched our diversity and inclusion website on our site, and our diversity and inclusion report is shown there. And so across the board, it shows what our demographics look like, and I would encourage you to take a look and look at the numbers for yourself.
I would definitely take a look. Can you talk a little bit about it and tell me what the makeup is?
So just so that I'm perfectly honest, I will refer to the report for its accuracy. I will say that there's a breakdown of gender and ethnicity, which are some of the huge call-outs that have been very prominent both in the media and both as the industry. And then we have other subgroups who talk about the different abilities, whether it's able or not able, and some of those demographics are shown there, but I think would be best represented through the data in the report. So from the eBay standpoint, it is understanding the demographic in the room. How are entrepreneurs talking about the tech landscape, and then how does eBay fit? Where are the opportunities for us to get our business owners started today on the platform? Well, what are they looking for? What kind of technology advancements are they looking for? Is wealth top of mind, or is it really about the innovation? And then how do we connect the dots? Where does eBay come into that conversation? By participating in the Black Enterprise and the Tech Connect conference, it allows us to be a part of the conversation in ways where we haven't before, and it also lets everyone in the room know that, hey, eBay is here, this is a community we're interested in engaging with, and that there's a lot that we can learn from each other, and so I would love to continue those conversations. The holidays are coming up, and I will say keep your eyes open. We have a lot of technology that's coming out that's going to make the shopping experience pretty wonderful for the holidays. So if you have family and friends that you're looking to shop for, eBay is the place to go. The mobile experience is going to be fantastic, as well as the desktop experience. So these are some of the things you want to keep top of mind. I would just say the holiday season is going to be exciting.